So PacWave is a wave energy testing facility based out of Oregon State University, and we have two open ocean test sites off Newport. PacWave North, which is to the north of Newport, not surprisingly, and PacWave South, which is the project that we're working on here, which is about 7 miles off the coast. And what we're doing is developing a test facility for people who are developing wave energy technology to be able to test their technology at full scale out in the open ocean. And it's really, for the developers of this technology, it's really the final stage before commercialization.
There are 4 HDDs that are drilled underneath the ocean surface, past the beach here. They go out about 1 mile.
You have 4 conduits that are coming up into a terrestrial land vault. That land vault was custom engineered as a receptacle for these to deal with the power requirements for these to eventually carry the power out into the ocean, but also to deal with the pressures and the forces of the pull of the cables would have from the ocean.
So each one of the HDDs act as an extension cord out to our main sites where they will be testing wave energy.
Yeah, there's a few challenging aspects of this project. A large part of that revolves around being on the coast. We have a high energy wave zone here where we have a lot of movement of material offshore.
So this was a design build project. So from end to end, the HDD Company worked in partnership with Jacobs and Campos and other firms, and the support for them was to provide a comprehensive geotechnical investigation.
Nye mudstone was encountered in this geology here that required us to use special drilling mud that prevented complications during the HDDs.
And furthermore, we had to insulate the risk to the wetland. You know, there were some very challenging ground conditions under that wetland. There was a seam of what we believe was an alluvial glacial rock channel that was unknown to us at the time, that we had to work very closely in partnership with OSU and the design team to mitigate the impacts that had to the wetland.
There were definitely environmental concerns with this project. The owner had a handful of them, and HDD has implemented ways to address those and make sure the project has minimal environmental impact in the long run.
We're using custom conduit for our cables with special coatings and so on, and this has created some challenges.
When you're looking at subsea cable landings in the fiber industry, one of the things that all these clients are asking is, how do we expand the life? So if we can get the bores in ahead of time and then we can do the cable landings later on, what is the way to extend the life of that cable?
The conduit was internally and externally coated with FBE and ARO coating, and as well as a cathodic protection system for a deep anode well that helps protect it in the hazardous and saltwater conditions of the ocean.
Here at the HDD Company, our crew and all manpower is very concerned with the environment.
Yeah, the construction crews and the people in charge of the project from OSU were very responsive to our issues of noise or vibration. They would tell us in advance what they were planning for the next couple of days.
Being that we're in the neighborhood and in a state park and the nearest house is only about 300 to 400 feet away, as you guys have noticed, we've taken a bunch of sea containers and stacked them high to lower the sound disturbance outside of the walls. It has worked out very well. We've had minimal complaints, and plus the neighborhood's understanding. We respect them and they respect us.
I've been walking the beach and monitoring for any changes or disruption to the beach caused by the PacWave program, and there's really been absolutely no impact on the beach except for 1 or 2 markers that show the project area.
So one of the things with a sort of new industry like this is everyone's learning. PacWave itself is the first time a wave energy test site's been developed. Everyone on every stage of this project is being challenged, and working collaboratively and together to solve these solutions is what makes working with someone like the HDD Company who do this work such a great team to actually be able to take on these challenges and find solutions.
Yeah, so with HDD Company, what's helped us a lot is just their experience in doing similar types of work, having the personnel with experience and having the equipment that they can address issues.
And it's been critical to have a company like the HDD Company with their experience who can actually address these challenges as they come along in real time. And that's what's going to make the project a success.
So the PacWave South project is one of many examples where these challenges can be overcome by our team, and the HDD Company can continue to go to greater lengths.